Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Thoughts While Drawing with me and my new bangs. So today I'm thinking about drawings that I make mistakes on and then stop working on because I'm frustrated with them. And I got curious how many people do that versus powering through and just finishing it. So I asked Instagram, I did a poll and said, when you make a mistake on a drawing, and then the options were finish it or whatever, and then the other one was scrap it and start over. So I was surprised that like more than 70% of people actually finish them. They don't give up like I do. So I decided that maybe I should give that a shot and decided to revisit a drawing that I got frustrated with because I didn't like the way it looked when I added the ink, and try and finish it and see if I like the end result. So I think what I'll try to do to make myself like this more is add more shading in the face and maybe more details on her clothes. And I had this idea because I also didn't really like the way the heart looked in her hand. Like it didn't look as obviously like a heart, so that kind of informed my decision to make the new one more zoomed in. So I had this idea like, well, I don't know what's going on here, so I added like flowers to it. So I think I'll add more there, maybe even add some color in, like some red. And I might do some more with the background and see how that comes out. So the reason I usually end up just giving up and moving on is that I feel like, okay, I've already spent so much time on this and now it's not looking the way I want, and since I'm the one making it, I just want to be totally happy with the result. So for me, I get frustrated when it doesn't look right, and I think I'd rather just start over than waste my time and end up with something that I'm not totally happy with. So this is new for me, coming back to something and try to make it look better. If you've seen my Instagram recently, you'll see there's a post with a girl kind of holding a heart in her hand and looking at the camera, and that is the new version of what of this. Like this was the first version that I started it, and as you can see, the difference is like it's full body and she's kind of like way more zoomed out. I got frustrated when so in pencil I thought it looked great. I like loved the way it looked and I was so excited about it. And then when I added the ink, first I didn't like the way her eyes looked because I made like the smallest difference with where I put a line, and I thought it just like ruined her whole face. And then I actually kept going through that because I was like, well, there's still so much. But then when I started doing the hair, it looked different than I wanted to, and then I just hated it. So I gave up and started the post that's on my Instagram now, where it's just like close up and all you can see is the face, the expression, and the heart. But I wanted to come back and visit this today and see if adding more detail to it and actually finishing it would make me like it more. So we shall see how it looks when I'm done. Actually did I do like how this turned out. I'm kind of glad I did this experiment and tried to finish it. 'Cause I like both. I definitely like my second version better, I think, but I still like this one too. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Like if you always finish or if you always start over, let me know in the comments. I'm curious if it truly is 70% of people who are always finishing You can find information on my Instagram and other social media in the notes. And thank you again for watching. I hope you guys have a great week.